Hi everyone! So today I'm going to be making some ornament party favors. This is kind of what they look like when they're somewhat finished. I mean, this one's still drying. See, it's really shimmery. It's like an iridescent glitter. And then this is actually started out as one of these. So they're just clear acrylic ornaments that you can buy. I got these on Amazon. They're about $1 a piece. Not exactly cheap, but not a bad price either. They come as 2 halves. I'm going to open one up to show you what they look like. Sorry for the crinkly. So when you open it, it comes as these 2 halves. So what I'm doing now is I'm just laying them out. We're going to be spray painting these and making them very glittery. So just kind of line them up. And covered my work area. This is a surgical drape. I'm doing these for the medical spa, so I used what I had. Use whatever you have. But the end result will kind of look like this one. Very shiny. They're going to be some pretty little party favors that we're making. So let's get started. I'm going to just finish putting these out, and I'm actually going to wrap the tops so that they're still clear. Okay, so I realized that this is the part that's going to take forever. So if you have children helping you, I would have them do this part and the glitter later, because that's the stuff that they can do. They're all wrapped individually, so it does take kind of a while. I'm making 50, so I have to open 50 little packages and unwrap them, and keep them together with their pairs because they do snap into one another. And then later on you don't want to be searching for halves. But what I was talking about earlier is if you look at the top of this, there's that little loop that the ribbon is going to go through, and you could spray paint that and you could put the glitter on it, but then it might end up really chunky. You might have a harder time putting the ribbon through, and I think it just looks a little bit neater if you cover it first and you have that clear look. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to kind of try to show you this. I don't have a tripod today. Okay. Let's see if I can get this on camera. So here's the top, and here's a piece of just regular tape. You can use masking tape, and I'm just gonna lay it right across the top, and then just kind of loop it back. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it just kind of keeps it neat. I have a feeling masking tape might work a little bit better, but I don't have any here at the office, so Scotch tape will have to do. So just like that, and if you can see that. Just kind of wrap the top. Make sure it has kind of a clean edge here. The back side doesn't really matter because it's the inside. Alright, so I'm going to keep wrapping these up, and then we're going to line them up and we'll get spraying. So I'm almost done here, and then I'm going to kind of show you guys what supplies I used. Quick note on the balls. I know I mentioned that I got them on Amazon, and I did a lot of researching before I could figure out what these were called, because I kept looking up clear ornaments, and then for some reason I kept getting like the glass ones, and these are acrylic, which is nice because in case they fall, or I haven't broken a single one yet. They're great, they don't break, makes them really kid friendly, but I kept finding a lot of the glass ornaments, and I wanted, dropping everything. I wanted something that we could fill, because these are going to be party favors, and it's kind of nice when someone can open it and say, oh wow, look at, there was something in here, and we're going to be doing, like little gifts and raffle items, and it's kind of just a nice little way to surprise someone. You can do this for your house, for your holidays. You can put small presents inside. It's kind of a unique way to wrap a small gift. But yeah, so on Amazon, these particular ones are the 70mm acrylic. I think they're called fillable ornaments is what I finally found them as. But there's a couple different sellers on eBay. I liked this particular size. They were about $1 a piece. They do make like bigger ones that are like 100mm. I think even bigger than that too. And they make like variety packs. And it's a whole slew. We can get really creative. But those are a little bit more expensive, and I really didn't want to spend a lot. Fun fact too, you can actually use these to make bath bombs. If if you're super crafty like that. I don't know how to make those yet. I'm learning. Hopefully I'll learn soon. Alright, so I'm just wrapping up the last one, finally. 50 balls later. 50 balls of silver. Uh-oh, now again. No, not so kid friendly. Alright, so that's the last one. Let's take a look at these bad boys. There's so many. It looks like bubble wrap. Okay, so for what I'm going to be using, the first step, this is just, I got everything at AC Moore. So this is a Rust-Oleum Ultra Cover. This one, if you look, bonds to plastic. Very important. Not all spray paint is going to work on the acrylic. Some of them, I think you can slide right off, the guy said at AC Moore. Not that I've done this, not that I actually know, but I know that this part is really important, that it's plastic. And I got just like a nice silvery metallic, and it is listed as metallic. Okay, so that's the first step. That takes a couple minutes to dry. The next step, is glue for glitter, invisible adhesive. Look at that. They actually make glue for glitter, which I think is amazing because, well, I love glitter, but sometimes it likes to just fall off of things. Then the last thing after we sprinkle on the lovely glitter, which I'm actually using this one. It's from Nicole Crafts. I don't know if you can see that, but it's the Ultra Fine Premium Glitter. And this one is in the Extra Fine. Oops, that's really fuzzy. So we can get it like this. The Extra Fine. Oh, that's even fuzzier. Sorry, guys. It's Extra Fine Iridescent Glitter. Let's just call it that. Oh, that's really not going to focus. Okay, cool. And then this is a clear acrylic sealer. Oh god, if I could talk. And that's just so that way all the glitter doesn't fall off. So that way, when it looks pretty like this and I hand them out, they're not going to leave glitter all over my floor and just be crumbly. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, this is the part where if you do have kids working with you, you'd want to have them leave, crack a window, get a fan on, because it is time for spray paint. So I'm going to just move my finished one out of the way. Alright, and if you have like a mask or something that you can use, oh, this is open, you would want to use that. So I'm just going to start at the back and try not to get your floor dirty, of course. Alright, ready? Okay. So I'm just going to kind of get like a general coating on there. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to kind of come from, whoop, I totally missed that one. I'm going to come a little closer to them, and I'm going to also get them from the sides, like, so what I'm going to do, let me see, I'm going to kind of just hit them like this to get all the sides. So I'm going to put another coat on those guys, and I'll come back to you in a minute when they're all sprayed, okay? Alright, so remember that part where I said crack a window, make sure it's well ventilated. This stuff stinks. It's spray paint, I mean, what are you going to do? But I kind of just gave them a good kind of all-around coat. Some of them look a little patchy right now just because some spots are still wet. It's not, it doesn't have to be 100% like perfect. You just want to make sure you have a good amount of, like, even color on them. Like, try to spray them from all sides. Like, I'm trying not to get my nails dirty, but this side here was, oh god, I did it again. So, this one here, see how it was, like, a little bit more on top? Just kind of made sure that it got covered on all sides. Okay, so those are going to take about, I think it's like 15 minutes to totally be dry to the touch. They don't have to be 100% because what we're going to do is we're going to still put on like glitter adhesive and stuff like that, and then we're going to get started on the glittering, which is my favorite part. So I'm going to go get some fresh air. If you're doing this along with the video, get some fresh air too, and I'll see you guys in a few. Okay, so this is my favorite part. This is when we do the glitter. Something I learned when making the first one to kind of get a feel for this, use a lot of the glue and get it, make sure it's, that's what you want to make sure is really like all around the edges. The spray paint, you want to get a coat down at least to kind of give it a little bit of opacity, but you really want to make sure that there's a lot of the glue cleanly, like on all sides, to really grip onto the glitter. Because at first on my first one, it was originally only here, like in the center, and here on the sides it was like nothing. I had to like respray and re-glue. So I would really just make sure that you get lots and lots of that spray glue down. With this one, it has kind of a smaller nozzle, but they tell you right on the package you want to kind of spray a little bit further away than the spray paint. So you kind of just want to, I'm going to start again with like a general top coating, and then we'll kind of hit the sides as well, and then we'll kind of do another mist over it, and then we're going to glitter like crazy, okay? So here we go. So what I'm trying to do here is kind of get it from as many angles as possible to really ensure that we're getting a nice coating of glitter here. Sorry if this looks really messy. Okay, now my favorite part. Now we're gonna sprinkle glitter like crazy. And I'm just gonna put this on for 1 second. Okay, so what happens here, we're gonna just kind of, oops, we're gonna just kind of, oh my god, I can't do this. Start to sprinkle very liberally on all of these. If there's any area on any of them later that are kind of bald, we can address that later by respraying. Alright, so I'm gonna let you guys go for a second while I open up my other containers here, well, before this dries, okay? Okay, I just wanted to take a second to show you guys something. So, see how these are really nicely covered, and see how those are really not so nicely covered? So, I quickly realized this is apparently drying really fast, and I mean, you can see this tons of glitter in the middle too, so I have more glitter to use, but I can recover those. But I found there's a little bit of a slightly more efficient way to do this, I guess. So I'm gonna kind of show you. I actually dumped the glitter into halves of the ones I'm not using, and kind of using that to sprinkle. Oh, look at this one. See? So, okay, so I'm gonna show you kind of what I do. So spritz kind of where you need it, right? Kind of fast, and then just kind of cover that. Ta-da! Bedazzled. Beautiful. Lovely. So what I'm going to do is the ones that kind of have bald spots, what I'll do tomorrow is I'll take the excess glitter once they're dry. I'll kind of do like a touch-up spray and then throw the glitter on them again. So what I'm going to kind of show you with the ones that are not yet covered. So I'm going to actually kind of move these down the row a little away from the other ones, because I find that if you spray them where the other ones were, the glitter is getting kind of gunky. So I'm just going to kind of move these. Look at those little spots. How cute. God, I love glitter. Okay. Alright, let's move these. God, my fingers are so sticky. Just a quick note too. I brought out gloves to use. Don't ask me why I'm not wearing them. I have no clue. Apparently, I didn't think that through. I brought them out here to use and then never used them. Okay. So kind of, oops, missed one. How I'm doing this now is taking the glitter glue. Glue glitter. No, it's glitter glue. Glue for glitter. There we go. Sorry. And I'm just kind of doing one of these and kind of quickly coating the whole ball. Whole kind of region of them here. Okay, and then taking my glitter and really quickly while it's still really wet, it's just kind of covering the heck out of them. Yeah, glitter. I love glitter. And this glitter is just so pretty. It's like the color of happiness. I love glitter. It's just so pretty. So we're gonna keep you can see that. It's kind of a fine mist, but glue the heck out of these. There we go. Can't resist the glitter that way. All right, glitter, 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 glitter. Sorry guys, I'm so goofy. Nice first video, huh? You guys are like, wow, she's crazy. All right. Sprinkle lovely glitter everywhere, 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 everywhere. All right. See, there's nothing like left in these. Do I have another bottle? Oh my god. I bought 5 bottles. I don't know if I mentioned that. I bought 5 bottles of glitter. And that's them. So some of these are really, really, really well covered. Others, not so much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these dry. I'm going to then lift them. And what I'll do is I'll kind of put all the glitter into like a little pile, you know, and kind of funnel it back into like one of these. If I'm really patient, maybe I can get it back into one of these. And then what I'll do is I'll just kind of take the same method that I just used and re-spritz those areas that are not so glittered and then re-glitter them till they are super, super sparkly. And I will show you that later. Okay, so as you can see, I kind of moved them all from here to here, now that they're dry. Some of them are pretty well coated and don't need a second round like this one here. It's pretty good. I mean, there's one little bald spot that I'll take care of, but not too bad. Others, like this one, yeah, they need a second round. They don't look so good. I actually managed to kind of shake this whole cloth into a pile in the middle, and the problem is because it's a cloth, a lot of the glitter's sticking. Bad idea on my part. I had a plastic tarp to bring and I forgot it. But I managed to actually get enough to fill up 4 more of these bottles. So I had 5 originally, so not bad. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm kind of just spraying, like I showed you before, the spots that need it. And I'm going to re-glitter them. But I'm going to do it over a little napkin because then I can kind of fold it and siphon it back in again and just be a little bit neater about it this time, hopefully. So I'm going to do a couple of them. I'm going to kind of just show you how I do these. Let's put this here. You guys see? Yeah, you can see. Okay, cool. And this time, I'm being smart and wearing gloves. Alrighty, so we take our ball. I'm actually going to spray the ball, let's open this up first, over the tarp that I have over here. So I'm only going to spray in the areas that really need it. I'm kind of going to do a little bit more sparingly than the first time. Of course, now I have less. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring this over. Shake, 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 shake the glitter. Take it like a Polaroid picture. Kidding. And then it looks a little better now. See? A little bit more uniform. So that one's good. We'll put him over to dry with the rest. And I'm going to keep going with the rest of them until they're all kind of uniform. Then I'm going to let these dry overnight to let them really sit in. And then tomorrow morning early, I'm going to cover them with the acrylic sealant, okay? So I'll show you those when they're done. Alright, hi everybody. So, it's the next morning. These are all nice and dry, I think, hopefully. And super shiny. Like I said yesterday, I had to kind of go back in with the spray, with the glue, and kind of re-glitter them. So now what I'm going to do quickly is just seal them with this acrylic sealer. Just so that way that when we give them to guests, and when we give them out, you know, they're not shedding glitter everywhere and making a big mess. They'll look pretty, but they'll have more of a smooth sealed finish. So I'm just going to do that really quickly. Kind of set up a cleaner area over here. And what we're going to do, give it a nice shake. Sorry about the camera. And we're just going to take this and just kind of liberally spray over it. So you can see it's still shiny, but now it'll have a little bit of a sealant to it. what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all of these and then let them dry, and then if I have enough I'll probably do like a second coat, kind of just mist over all of them. Alright, so I'll show you once they're assembled.